That's Michelle Einstein's Songbird Song. This is another part of the Deepak Chopra being interviewed on impact theory by Tom Bayo. I'm probably not pronouncing his name correctly, but impact theory is correct. Deepak said, "Love is not a sentiment. Love is not an emotion." Because Tom said, love is a molecule of emotion. It is Jesus Christ is love. This is what Michelle Eve is telling us. It is Jesus Christ's love for Mary Magdalene and Mary Magdalene's love for Jesus Christ, whether they're together in the physical or living on the longing to be together. It is what that's keeping the world vibrating, being, mattering. All generating within the one thought, said Deepak Chopra. Stem cells potentials. It became life. It became eyes. It became nose. It became fingernails. It became heart. It became brain. So that one thought, I want to live, said Michelle, so I can continue to feel my love. The mind differentiates, said Deepak, itself so many species of consciousnesses, knowing the universe in its own unique way. Unique. Queen of creativity. Venus. The universe is a construct, except love. Love is the ultimate truth, says Deepak. Tom doesn't. Tom doesn't ask him, what is love? I'd be interested to know Deepak, to know how Deepak defines love. Pure consciousness, pure love, pure creativity, pure knowing are the same things, says Deepak. These things describe Mr. and Mrs. Jesus Christ, says Michelle. Tom says, I think of love as a molecule of emotion and experience. Deepak says, molecule of emotion is a social construct. Love is the source of the feeling you get. Love is becoming the other, says Michelle. Jesus, the Son of the Sun, became Venus. Sun conjunct Venus. They became each other. The Sun became Venus and Venus became the Sun. Love is losing your identity. Love. Jesus lost the ego trip of being Jesus and felt Venus's feelings. Venus focused on Jesus and felt his feelings, losing awareness of their own feelings, their separateness. As soon as I think of Mother, says Deepak Chopra, I see her. She is not in my brain. His mother has passed on. She is in my consciousness as love. I can hear her voice. There is no sound in my brain, but I can hear her in my consciousness. Deepak says, I'm feeling this emotion of joy just by thinking of her. Josh Groban, Jesus says, he feels joy when he sings. He's singing with her voice. That's his way of thinking of her. He associates the sounds from his mouth with his sister, mother, wife, Mary Magdalene. Do you know how I love you? Josh asked in the song. The answer, I love you, by singing. When I am singing, I am loving you because I am one with you, your voice. I am one with your voice, and I am lost to myself. I feel no separate self from you, Mary Magdalene, when I sing. Mary Magdalene loves Jesus by looking at him and feeling his vibration, energy, feelings as though they are her own. She does not feel separate from him. She feels herself only the oneness of connecting with his light. Deepak says, when I think of my mother, I can even smell her skin when I was a baby. Don't think Jesus can't smell his mother Mary's skin when he was a baby, should he think of her and want to suckle her breasts again. Deepak says, the world mother gives me this whole gestalt of experiences. Quality of life, quality of experiences. We objectify them and we call them molecules. She was a most magnificent storyteller, and every day she would tell us a magnificent story. Before we went to bed, Mary Magdalene, you were named best mother in the world by the astral plane elders because you took your children on so many adventures. If they stop and think, they can have so many magnificent stories that you actually experienced, you and them actually experienced traversing the streets of New York City daily. You inconvenience yourself at all times to amuse, entertain, educate, love your children. That's why they said you're the best mother in the world. The mothers who kill their babies because the babies are inconvenienced are not mothers. So anyway, when your children grew up, Mary Magdalene, Michelle, Einstein's songbird song, all three of them became travelers. An education in itself, said Alexander the Great, Russian U.S. Army contractor Alexander Danilian, who took 3 bullets to the back of your head in Iraq. Alexander. That's why Milton Harris said to you, Michelle, you've had a remarkable life. You should write your autobiography. You've written volumes on your YouTube channel, over 1,000 videos. You just need 13 secretaries, proofreaders, editors to organize it into a set of encyclopedias called not his story, but her story. Deepak's mother would stop telling the story, leaving a cliffhanger. She'd say, "Tomorrow I want you to end this story for me. Make it a love story and make sure it has a happy ending." "I already told you the endings. The immortals," says Michelle. "The immortals, Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene and their family, the holy royal family of good human beings, the ones who obeyed, be fruitful, go forth, and multiply. They settled down on earth with their extended families to live and love and rule and benefit good people." And that's what's influenced me, said Deepak Chopra, my entire life. I decided that all stories are provincial, and the best stories, humans are different in that we are storytellers. We are Homo sapiens. They all 8 species had a rudimentary language. They enjoying mating call, food. We created a language for telling stories. We decimated every other species. We built money. We built empires. We built Wall Street. We built colonial states, technology, fiber optics. It's all because of our ability to take raw experiences, which is perceptions, and make a story out of it. Once you realize that stories are provisional, you're not just stories. You're the author of the story, including the one that you are a biological organism created in space-time causality, and this is real. Gratitude opens the door to abundance consciousness. Brother Wright expressed his gratitude to God by thanking him for blessings in long prayers before meals, and he prayed thanking God for 2 hours every night on his knees, though he was elderly. Minnow knelt beside him, though she was only 6 years old, and would fall asleep during his prayers. Brother Wright's wife, Andoni, was morbidly obese and couldn't get on her knees, but she would sit with her head bowed respectfully for the 2 hours that Brother Wright found things to thank God for. Mama Sally, Ostara Gloria, and Brother Wright sing Birdsong, who is Brother Wright, and Andoni, who is Robin Birdsong, Minnow, Michelle Birdsong, and 10 Sikh gurus and the Jesus Christ consciousness souls laid the foundation of self-sacrifice to set up the rewards of diamond mines in South Africa, the mint in Kentucky, oil in the ground and oil wells in the Middle East, gold mines wherever they're found. All this wealth is coming to the holy royal family of good human beings. Deepak said, if you have gratitude, you can't experience hostility at the same time. Tom asked, what do you think is the future of medicine? Deepak said, self-regulation. Tom, meditation. Deepak, and yoga. Deepak said, and yoga and practices that stimulate the vagus nerve, mind-body coordination. Yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, martial arts, knowing how to regulate your mind and body as one unit. In addition to that, we are artificial intelligence. Song, Endless Love, performed at Las Vegas Hilton by Engelbert Humperdinck. DeepakChopra.com is where you can contact him, and he has a Chopra library. ISHAR.org is a library for the work of integrative studies, nation of non-duality. Okay, so that's the interview, amazing interview of impact theory, Tom, of Deepak Chopra, and we inserted ultimate truths in there too. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'm going to end the video now because I have finished the excerpts from the interview that I had written down.